unbelievably fast. My hands are sweating so much. Hello and welcome to another installment of Dube Automotive Reviews. On the third installment this week, we have with us the 2022 Ford Mustang Mach-E all electric. Oh man, I am so excited to be here with this vehicle right now. I am at Monadnock Ford in Keene, New Hampshire, and they were so generous to let me try this out. This has just been delivered today, fresh off the lot. Well, I'm about to show you why the Mustang Mach-E is, in my opinion, the coolest electric car you can get to date. And right up in the front, you can see that there is no grille because there is no engine. You have the redesigned Mustang logo with the nice horizontal lines running through it. And because the Mustang Mach-E is an electric vehicle, you get a frunk. I was a little disappointed that the ID4 did not have a frunk, but here you get a nice, about probably like 5 cubic feet of storage space under here with a nice drain, so if you want to put a cooler in here, you can throw some drinks. This is like the ultimate travel accessory right here. You could do anything you want with this frunk space in the Mach-E. Right up here is your charging port. Just give that a push. Level 1 or level 2 charger compatible. Also compatible with home outlet. And you have your Mustang Mach-E 4X logo right there, just showing you that it is an all-wheel drive vehicle. This is not rear-wheel drive like the classic Mustang GT. This is something Ford is no stranger to. That you have your keypad entry, but in the case that you don't want to do that and you have your key in your pocket or a connected phone via Bluetooth, all you have to do is step up to the door, put your thumb right on this little button here, push it, and you get this little streamlined device to pull the door open, and it's just like that. And coming down the end of the vehicle here, they built the spoiler out, just kind of make you feel like you're driving a sports car. They don't want you to feel like you're driving any old SUV. They want you to feel like you are driving a Mustang. As you can see back here, this is the classic Mustang taillight design. And taking a look at the trunk space here, first of all, the funky shape of this vehicle definitely adds to that kind of attractiveness to it, but it kind of makes the commuter kind of worried. How much space am I going to have to store my stuff in the Mach-E? When you think about a two-door coupe Mustang GT, not a lot of storage space. You have a massive engine cab, tiny trunk space. If you're lucky, you'll get a rear bench seat that you have to climb behind the front seats to get to. But in this Mustang's case, the trunk space and the rear seats both act as great storage space. You can easily fit 4 people in here, and to open the trunk, you can either open it via key by pushing the trunk button twice, 1, 2. With the rear seats up, you get about 29.5 cubic feet of storage room, and with the rear seats down, you get about 59.5 cubic feet of storage room. So regardless of if you're taking a 2 or 4 or even 5-person road trip, you're still going to be able to fit all those people and all their stuff in here, no problem. And when you're ready to close it, you can come up here, hit this little soft touch button, gives you a little warning, and you can see it'll just fold right in on itself, closes up nice and clean. Taking a step into the driver's seat of the Mustang Mach-E, it's just what you'd picture an electric vehicle would be. Very similar to the Tesla and the ID4, you have a massive 15.5-inch touchscreen display here. Radio's coming in to help us out. Anything, radio, maps, drive modes. This is literally the ultimate interface. You also have built into the touchscreen, which I think is really cool, this dial that controls volume, as well as the power button, which is also a touchscreen built right into the dial, so you can... One thing I will say about this display, I wish there were more dials. When I drive the car, I find myself having to reach around, kind of maybe hesitate, look away from the steering wheel, look away from the road to try and figure out, which driving mode do I want to select, how do I want to tune it, So maybe if there were 1 or 2 more dials to possibly control the heated seats or the air, that might make it a little bit more user-friendly, but still, for everything that you can control through there, they do a really good job of laying it out for you. You get this really satisfying color scheme here. It kind of matches like the blue, the whites, the grays, the blacks, the carbon fiber, and the red all complement each other. And looking forward at the heads-up display, you can see that there is a camera built in right there. They're flashing down there. That's going to keep tab on my eyes, make sure I'm looking at the road at all times, I'm not slacking off, not paying attention. And in terms of storage space in the Mustang Mach-E, there is really no shortage of that here. you get this really big, there's no transmission block here, yet again, that standard electric kind of look. No transmission block, so you have a wireless charging pad here with some big, flat, extra storage space, some built-in cup holders right in front of the shifter. You have your parking assist, hazard lights here, parking brake, and then you get your standard armrest in the middle, which is really nice, really soft leather, high-quality materials. It doesn't have a latch, but you can just pull it right up. Some more storage space under here. Think that's it? Take a second look. There's even more storage space in here. You have access to 12-volt batteries. You got some coin holders in here, access to the car's computer through there. There's so much storage room in this front part of the car. All right, and taking a step into the back seat of the Mustang Mach-E, oh my God, it just doesn't get any better than this car right now. First of all, while it isn't a panoramic sunroof, you do have a massive glass roof that spans the entire cabin of the car. I think while it isn't like the other cars where I've reviewed where it has been a panoramic sunroof that opens and moves back for you, I think that you really will enjoy driving in here, being a passenger in this vehicle, sitting back and looking upward and seeing the sky. There's nothing better than that. And these seats are so comfortable. They are 100% ventilated leather all around. Very comfortable headrests, and you get a ton of leg room in the back seat of the Mach-E. Look at this. This is how my seat was positioned. I could reach the wheel perfectly, and at 5'11", I have easily a foot of leg room back here. That, I think, is the one thing that surprised me the most about the Mach-E, is how roomy it is. Because when you think about the Mustang, you think about that small two-door coupe. And right now, Ford is just blowing everyone's expectations out of the water and showing us that it is possible to have a sporty, fast electric SUV. All right, so we are now in the front seat of the 2022 Mustang Mach-E. Oh man, I'm so excited for this. I've been waiting for this for a long time. First time driving a electric sports car. Throw it in reverse there and you get a nice big rear view camera here and a 360-degree overhead view. The ID4 is all about, commuting and saving gas, but while the Mach-E also definitely takes those into account, it also wants to make sure that you have fun while you're driving it. That is the quintessential part of the Mustang brand, is that it is power, it is American-made muscle car, and Ford wanted to prove to everybody that they can do that completely electric. Let's change things over. Whoa! All right, so we're now driving in unbridled mode. I'm giving these cars a little bit of headway in front of me so I can see how fast this thing really goes. Nice LED color change here, and pedal to the metal time. Whoa! Whoa! Oh my God! Unbelievably fast. My hands are sweating so much. Woo! This isn't even the GT trim line. This is the extended range, but still, even without that GT, I can only imagine how much faster that thing goes. All right, now that we're coming off the highway, I'll put it into whisper mode, see what happens when I change it around here. Whoa! So now that we're off the highway, we're doing some very slow city driving, 25 miles an hour. I don't even have my foot on the gas or the brakes. The car is just completely in control right now. It's matching the speed of the car in front of me. They're not using their brakes either, but the car recognizes that, hey, we should probably be going this speed. It's a pretty small street, we gotta be safe. But while I have some time here while it's slow, you can activate one pedal drive mode. Oh, and instantly, as soon as you take your foot off the gas, I wasn't prepared for that, it just immediately puts on the brakes. Because there is no engine, Ford really wanted you to feel like you weren't losing the soul of the Mustang, basically. So they made it so you can control interior special effects sounds, basically, that simulate an 8-cylinder engine. So you get 350 horsepower, 450 pounds of torque per square foot, about an EPA estimated 270 miles of range on your fully charged electric battery. For the fact that you are getting a performance vehicle, you really get a great range with this thing. It honestly surprised me how much you could pull in it 0 to 60 as many times as you want, and you still have a great battery range. But I think for the MSRP of this vehicle, you really are getting the best. It almost makes the Tesla look like you're paying too much for too little. This, however, the Mustang Mach-E really gives you that classic American muscle feel. I think overall, the Mustang Mach-E really measures up and puts itself in one of the highest tiers, I think, for performance electric vehicles. And if this is what the future of performance vehicles is going to look like, I think it's looking pretty great so far. Hey, how's it going today? Just wanted to kind of finalize things by saying thank you so much for tuning in today. Special thanks to Monadnock Ford of Keene, New Hampshire. Thanks so much for letting me come in and check out that Mustang. I really had a great time. It's an awesome car, and I also wanted to say another special thanks to Professor Julio DelSesto for loaning me the microphones and kind of giving me the idea to get out there and start checking out what there is in the world of automotive reviews. Special thanks again to Emma Hamilton and Tim Wagner for being great camera and sound operators, helping me out wherever I needed it. And let me know in the comments if there's a specific car you'd like me to review, if there's anything else you want to see. I'm open to anything. I'll hopefully be keeping this series up and running for the time being. But for now, this is all for Dube Automotive Reviews. This is Alex Dube. Thank you very much.